What about you, Timmy's here? Well, it looks like James Gunn's Superman film is not slowing down casting because he's had added another addition. This, of course, comes from Hollywood Reporter saying that Mikaela Hoover, wow, this is a cool one too. Christopher McDonald has joined the cast of James Gunn's Superman. Now, if you guys don't know the name Christopher McDonald, you probably recognize his face because he is best known for playing Shooter McGavin in Happy Gilmore. Hopefully, I'm sure he's gonna come back for the sequel. Uh, th- anyway, now the feature is currently in production in Atlanta with David Cornsworth playing the role of Clark Kent slash Superman and Rachel Brosnahan playing Daily Planet reporter Lois Lane. The duo will have company on the new news deck here earlier this week. Of course, Beck Bennett from SNL fame has also been added, and I this past week when I was talking about the Beck Bennett casting, I didn't really know who he was playing when I made that video, but it looks like he is set to play the role of Steve Lobato, a blowhard and self-serving reporter who in the comics serves as a foil to Boy Scout reporter Ken. Now Hoover is set to portray the role of Cat Grant, who in the comics is a gossip columnist who had her eyes set on Ken. Now, the character, by the way, was also played by Calissa Flockhart on the show Supergirl. So that's interesting to see there. And as for Chris McDonough, he'll play the role of Ron Trout, one of the best reporters in the newsroom in the comics. The characters are created by Ordway and Tom Goomer. Ended up having a son with Lois Lane's sister, Lucy Lane. Superman, which will be released on July 11, 2025, also stars the likes of Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. We also have Scarlett Gazano as Jimmy Olsen, uh, Sarah Samapo as E. Tashmacher, uh, Wendell Pierce as Chief Daily Planet Editor-in-Chief Perry White. We also have Eddie Gaffey as Mr. Terrific, Anthony Corrigan as Metamorpho, Isabel Mercedes as Hawkgirl, Nate DeFillion as Guy Garner, and Maria Gabriela De Ferreira as the Engineer. Now, as for Hoover, she's actually worked with James Gunn a lot of times. She was in that really terrific horror film, Belko Experiment, which he didn't direct, but I believe he actually wrote the film, if I'm not mistaken. Unpopular opinion. I know this is cheap. This is a cheat, but that's actually my favorite James Gunn film. I know it's a cheat because he didn't direct it, but out of all the films he's put out, Belko Experiment was a I adore Belko Experiment. If you guys have never seen Belko Experiment, do yourself a favor, go check that out. It's a really fun one. She also appeared in like the Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy, and she was in that Netflix film Love Hard. So she's been some cool stuff here too. But now, as for Christopher McDonald, he's no stranger to the comic book lore too, because he was in that terrible Secret Invasion series on Disney Plus. So hopefully this is a bad role for him. But hey, Christopher McDonald, who doesn't love him? You know, obviously, again, he was in Happy Gilmore. So, let me ask you guys, what are your thoughts on Mikaela Hoover and Chris McDonald joining the cast of James Gunn's Superman? Do you like the latest additions? Does it make you more excited for James Gunn's Superman? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy signing.